But we start tonight with the weather impacts in our area.
Yeah, certainly a bit calmer now than what we were seeing just hours ago. That line of showers moved through the North Carolina mountains going eastward. We've got some video showing Uptown, Monroe, and the South End area. You could really just see, depending on where you were, in the impacts each area saw. You know, some spots with the strong winds, others just getting pelted with a lot of rain.
If you go farther north toward the mountains, also feeling the effects from the storms. This is Mount Olive Church Road in Burke County. There were early reports of a potential mudslide. Our WCNC crew spoke with emergency officials who said continued rain and debris clogged a pipe that led to water flooding the street. Cleanup efforts continue.
Now, thankfully, we're getting really just minimal damage reports tonight, relatively speaking. A big concern we knew before the storms were the strong winds.
Colin Mayfield spoke with Duke Energy about how the company prepared against widespread damage.
Yes, Fred and Vanessa, Friday night, of course, we saw the potential for severe weather, even strong storms. While much of our viewing area did see that rain and wind, we were looking out for stuff like this. And we saw the remnants here of a downed tree right off Carver Place, just north of Uptown. As you can see, yeah, the tree definitely fell, and it fell across the road, even threatening those power lines there to my right, a situation that we could see more of as we get into severe weather season, which we're starting to get into right now. It was something that I talked to Duke Energy about today, about the fact that they're beefing up the electrical grid for situations just like this, whether it's severe weather in general, or just to make sure the lights stay on for customers across our region right here. Here's what they had to say about the investment they're making right here in Charlotte.
Another big thing we're working on is a smart self-healing grid. And this is along some of our kind of big feeder lines, like along boulevards and big streets, so that when an outage happens, it will automatically reroute that power to a different line. So a lot of times customers may not even notice that. So that's an ongoing project. Wow. It's going to be a couple more years as we continue to implement it. But in last year, we were able to avoid nearly 60,000 customer outages in Mecklenburg County.
So again, we're of course thankful that we did not see more of these type of situations. We did go to Iredell County just to see if there was any remnants or damage there as well. Came back to Mecklenburg County and found this. But as we get more into the severe weather season, might be a good chance to download our WCNC mobile app and get weather alerts sent straight to your phone. Fred and Vanessa, back to you.
Certainly a handy tool if your power does go out, which we did see some power outages tonight across the Carolinas. Thousands, in fact. We are seeing about 4,000 in the greater Charlotte area, according to the Duke Energy outage map. About 3,000 in Asheville and to the west of there, and then about 4,000 Winston-Salem area, about 3,000 Durham, Raleigh area. But you can see around Charlotte, just pockets of these outages, bigger clusters kind of in the center of the city, but just tapping on a couple of these estimated restorations. We're seeing a wide variety of times reported here. So potentially some additional repairs that might be taking these power outages into the early morning hours, but we are seeing some that are set to wrap up kind of around midnight or so. Keep in mind that crews say that the gusts could delay them a little bit, as they will have some trouble loading up those bucket trucks and putting crews up into the air.